Okay, my research study was on biometrics for streamers. What was the purpose of the study? The purpose of the study is to evaluate how watching a streamer can be enhanced through an overlay tool. This tool is an extension called the All Fields tool. This tool will help the viewer see the streamer's heart rate, skin conductance, and facial emotion recognition, so it can enhance the experience for the viewer and help them feel more connected to the streamer. And I quote in their hypothesis from the article itself. The intent is to use an interactional model of emotion rather than an informational one, re- focusing on creating engaging and flexible dialogue and interaction among streamers and spectators rather than seeking to adapt and respond to emotion through changes in the game state. What were the major findings? Their main focus was to have viewers be more engaged with the streamers in real time while they played, so they wouldn't be felt left out. They wanted to have some sort of connection, which they had in their feelings, and I quote, "It seemed to increase the perceived connection between the spectator and the streamer while offering an engaging and enjoyable experience for spectators." I can relate to this because I personally watch streamers on the regularly, and I find it fun to see their heart rate jump up and down when they play certain games like horror, because it makes you feel more immersed into the experience, like you're in the same room with them, going through the same playthrough as them. That same connection can be brought forward into a virtual setting like streaming. How did they test it? The author chose volunteers that were already streamers on Twitch to test the All Fields tool. Whether they were big or small was to be determined, but those who participated were advertised on social media like Facebook and Twitter so they can get as much feedback as possible within an hour of the tool that was going to be used, and to help build up the community to see how they will feel on this new promotion. This method was really good as it both promotes the tool, which was the main focus, and the streamer to build up their reputation on this platform, as streaming can be a hard job sometimes. So it's a win-win for both sides. As you can see in the picture to the right, there is a HUD that shows all sorts of things like heart rate, skin, skin conductivity, and how they are feeling emotionally with an emoji face. This was seen as the HUD on all the streamers that participated to see how the All Fields tool would look like. After testing the tool, the viewers were asked to complete a survey about their experience with the new tool, whether they liked it or not, and so on and so forth. They also monitored the chat and how they felt about the tool in real time, and an interview was also conducted with the streamer after the stream on how she felt with the tool as well. Were the results accurate and reliable? Yes, the results were both accurate and reliable, as those who were in the stream were the only ones allowed to take the survey on their experience. Going through the data that was seen on screen right now from left to right from graphs, it was most enjoyable, with 1 being not enjoyable and 5 being very enjoyable, with a 41.2% of the respondents gave it a 4. 58.8% often looked at the HUD, with 1 being did not view it at all, and 5 being viewed very often. And the last graph of the data categorized what was the best feature that the viewers enjoyed from the tool, with 70.6% loving the heart rate monitor above all else. There's a little bit more, with 52.9% enjoying the emoji, and not so much with the skin conductivity, with only 17.6%. How would Kling see this study? This study can be used for other purposes as well, as it can be applied in new software development for therapy to help those who have a hard time expressing themselves, so they can get proper help when needed. As King declares that social informatic researchers are specifically interested in developing reliable knowledge about information technology and social change based on systematic imperial research to inform both public policy debates and professional practice. With the help of more therapy to help those that have a hard time expressing themselves, we can eventually come to a solution to help with with a way they can express themselves. So in some way, we can help prevent the decline rate of depression deaths. They can also continue testing this tool as well, the All Fields tool, so they can improve it for more enjoyability for streaming or other such platforms. As we can see today, streams often have a heart rate monitor for entertainment when popular streamers like XQC use it often, as you see the heart rate monitor jump for excitement. And that is all. Here are my references.